Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are working on putting the doors together and
Putting the whole cabinet together, really.
putting the whole cabinet
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
really, yet, and maybe putting some bourbon in.
Absolutely. All right, going to use the trim router. I've got a 1/4 inch bit in here. I've got it set up to cut the back off where this panel will then be able to be pulled right out. Going to do all 4 sides. We will then fill it back in later. Using one of the CNC bits, so I know I can do a deeper plunge than with just a normal router bit. So if you don't have a good one, take smaller increments to get where you need to go. And super loud, so don't forget your hearing protection and your eye safety. It's cold, so I have long sleeves on, but don't want these to get stuck in it, so I'm gonna pull them up while I do this. Alright, and your inside panel just pulls right out. Now, the cool thing that I found is that these have these little rubber inserts. I'm going to go ahead and keep these because I'm going to use them to help hold in the expanded metal when we get to that while we're liquid nailing that in. So I'm going to pull these all out, then I'm going to get the rest cleaned up, and we'll move on to the metal. Alright, now that we have the panels out, we're going to replace them with this expanded metal. So we're going to tape this off and cut it out, supporting it from below so that it's not super wobbly like it was when we did the laser bed. So we're going to measure this out and then get them cut.
Now that we have our metal cut out, I'm going to use this wire brush on our drill just to clean it up a little bit before giving it a spray. Okay, those are all cleaned off, all the rust and any debris that was left on there. I also have cleaned off the hinges. I just soaked them for a little while in CLR and wire brush cleaned them. And we're gonna spray all of that with some metallic paint and primer. It's just a flat, soft iron, and we thought it'd look good with the black. Everything is stained and everything has a coat of satin poly on it. The expanded metal is dry, and now we are ready to put it together.
Alright, so this just kind of slips back in place for where we routed out. A little big, which is perfect, that way we can fit it back underneath. Just kind of flex it up with your help. And slide it back underneath the grooves. Alright, we also kept these rubber places, so where it's up underneath, I can jam it back under there and help hold it down. We're also going to go around with CA glue and some activator. We'll just put it on any piece that's touching the metal, and that'll hold down, and then we'll probably run some stripping behind this as well after that. Alright, we just kind of put those in the spots where it will hold down. Now we're going to run some CA glue. It'll soak up underneath. We're using the thin one for this. It'll soak underneath, and a little shot of activator will instantly dry it, so we can hold it down real quick and do that. All right, we've got the second one in now. We're gonna glue it down. After doing the first one, we don't need those little rubber pieces at all. This one's actually a little bit tighter fit than the other one, so it's gonna hold really well. We're just gonna glue it down, and then we can get some hinges on. All right, so here's what it looks like done. A few spots to clean up, but other than that, looks awesome. Holding it in very well. Probably put the strips in later like we talked about, if we feel like it's loosening at all. And so let's get hinges on and see what it looks like on the cabinet. Alright, so here are the doorknobs we're going to use. Going to try it with the back plate to see how it looks. The bottom looks better without it. So if we need to go just a knob, we will. If we need to make adjustments from the old hole, we will, but I want to see what it looks like first. Alright, there they both are. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you like it with the back plate, without the back plate? You gonna say hi?
Hi!
Alright guys, that is the cabinet fully together. That's the full process from the other video. Sanded, stained. We did poly it, so it's all back together. Doors. Love the way it looks.
Shelving for now. We might tinker with that a little later.
Yeah, I'd like to do some tiered shelving. Maybe we'll get that.
And a little bit of touch up from the
I
glue.
don't know if that's visible. If that's not visible, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. And there it is.
We need to get some locks on here, of course.
Yes.
Maybe some stoppers, because there's nothing stopping it at the bottom. We can do that with the shelving, tinkering with those ideas. Love the way it looks. Definitely needs a little bit of lighting.
Yeah.
You can
can't
see in
anything.
there better, but man, it went together great. It's nice and sturdy. Maybe not sturdy enough for everything we have, but we don't want anything to fall.
Yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.